The first 10 years of our marriage, we didn't live together.
Man, what?
Carol said, what are we going to do? Because the kids, we couldn't separate them from their
Other parents.
other parents. So somebody had to take the hit. So
How old were your kids at the time that you guys met one another?
9 and 12.
Yeah, my kids were 9 and 12.
Yeah, and mine were 4 and 10. Yeah, that's right.
Tell me about where your kids' minds were as you guys are dating, because I'm sure that's sensitive. Like you're almost like walking on eggshells in a sense when you're trying to.
It ended up really both the girls were like dynamite. It was explosive for them. Yeah, I think they did the best that they could.
Yeah.
But it's like God says. That's not a good thing. But
they too were going through, went through puberty after we had dated. So that added an aspect to it. But us dating and our previous spouses also going through stuff. And so they were not happy. The good thing was my kids were in Wisconsin and his kids were in Georgia. So they met and saw each other. But Mike, when he was with his kids, he was just with his kids. And so they didn't have to fight for competition.
Which was every week, because the crazy thing that we did, we dated long distance. It was a truly long distance relationship because when I was off, which were 3 or 4 days a week, I spent with my kids in Georgia. I would come back down and then I would go back the day before. I had to be at work the next morning. We would probably go out. And then I had a crash pad in Milwaukee, so that's kind of where I would get ready for the job. And then it was all over the place. And people that I worked with did not understand what I would tell them when they asked me.
Yeah.
And even after we were married, the first 10 years of our marriage, we didn't live together.
Man, what?
Yeah, same thing.
Was it because of the career?
Yeah, it's the kids.
It was the career, mine, made it available to do this. But the kids, Carol said, what are we going to do? Because the kids, we're married. Well, we couldn't separate them from their
other
parents. So somebody had to take the hit. So
you guys took the hit.
We took the hit. So we'd see each other 1, maybe 2 nights a week, the first 10 years of our marriage. He would come down to Georgia and be with his kids. And we'd talk a lot on the phone. We'd watch Frasier together a lot at night. And and it was always my commercial finished before he did. We talked during the commercials and then we'd hang up and call each other the next commercial.
That's so cute.
That's what we did. That's what we did for 10 years.
It was kind of messed up. But my relationship with Christ, I had no other girlfriend.
And I had no other boyfriend.
And so it was, but it was still very hard to make this work because of our kids,
Right, yeah. So the kids, you guys never actually blended families then?
We never all lived together. Never.
Except for vacations and when they would come down or when we would go up.
And what was that like? Did they get along well?
They still have problems, but they have problems even with each other. Between my kids, they have problems at times.
Oh, right, yeah.
And hers do with each other. But they also get together. They call for opinions and direction from each other. And so it's kind of, it's weird, but it's us.